Like walking a field, please. Advise.
Hi guys, my name is Chris Wilde. I'm another ICT advisory teacher for ICT and new technologies, and I'm going to present some work on a work in progress that I've been doing over the past 11 weeks called Cross the Streams. All right, bring it to the present. Okay, so over the past 11 weeks I've sort of been working with a Year 6 group in one of our middle schools on this project called Cross the Streams. Initially it was just an idea to kind of get a quotation from Ghostbusters into a skiing work, but it's actually proven to be a bit more than that. Okay, so over the past couple of years I've run quite a few Lego sessions at our CLCs, and that's not working. So just present from there. Okay, and what I found during those sessions is that the pupils really like just getting their hands on and building this stuff. And it's great for them to kind of just come in, they see the boxes, and they're really enthused about building things. So we use Lego Wilde and we use the NXTs as well. Now the nice thing about this is obviously that the pupils love building, but while they were doing that, I noticed that especially with Wilde and the NXTs, they were building in more than one context. So they were using their hands to actually build the models, okay? They were using analog building skills to construct their prototypes, but what they were also doing within the programs was they were building programs to control the motors. And what I thought was, well, that's actually a transferable skill. If they can build stuff with the Lego and they're building stuff in the software, is that not a transferable skill? So I started looking for these transferable skills in other places and think about how else they use these building skills. And I actually found that it happens quite a lot. We do a Scratch-based day where pupils rebuild Pac-Man using Scratch, and they actually build stacks of code to control these on-screen sprites. That's building. Earlier this year, or maybe at some point last year, Mozilla released a couple of tools, Hackasaurus and Mozilla Thimble, and they help you understand how the web is constructed, how web pages are built. So obviously, that's another stream. If I go into Okay, so this is Hackasaurus. I've actually used this with Year 4 pupils at the CLC, and what it does is it allows you to see through a web page to how it's built, to the HTML tags that build it up. So what I can do is I can take this picture here, and I'm going to copy that URL, and I'm going to initiate a tool called X-ray goggles, which allows you to see the web tags that make up these web pages. Now it looks quite techy, but the nice thing about it is you get a really quick bang for your buck, because if I go into here and I change this code in here to what I've had, I get a lovely picture of a serious cat, and I can commit the changes. Okay, so I'm actually hacking this website. The guy from Mozilla who designed this calls it re-tinkerification. But the nice thing about it is you can actually get the pupils to have a look around the page to suss out how it's built. So if I go up to here, I can see I've got an H1 tab. Okay, if I go down to here, I can see that I've got a paragraph. Okay, so they're starting to think about how a website is built. And they can also go in and they can hack it and say whatever they want. So I'm just going to here. Okay. If you could type, you want to try and type that quick. Now the good thing about this is they can obviously go in, they think that they're actually hacking a website, and you can download X-ray goggles and actually hack any site that is on the web. So if you're doing some topic work on the Aztecs, you can actually get your pupils to find an Aztec site and hack it, and bring in their own information, their own artwork, and stuff like that. What you can do is you can publish these, and obviously you can have them as evidence. And another nice tool that Mozilla launched at the same time is Thimble. Now Thimble's quite similar to Hackosaurus in the fact that it allows you to tinker with the code. So you can actually go in on this side and you can edit what's going on over on this side. I've done this with year 5s, it works really well. So they can go in there and they can have a bit of a hack around with what's going on here. And you can see, as soon as I'm in there, I'm changing it. But I can also see how this web page is built because I've got a series of meta tags. So, let's come back to this one. So, what I started to think was there's actually 3 streams in this building process. One of them for robotics, with the robots, obviously, gaming, and coding. And that was the basic idea between across the streams. Basically developing digital building skills. But these skills are actually transferable between the disciplines. And it has actually worked with these pupils. So I've been working, like I said, for the past 11 weeks with a group of year 6 pupils. I reckon we could knock it down into year 5 because it coped so well with it. And the scheme focuses on the 3 streams. Over the 11 weeks, this is what those guys have learned. And it's actually pretty nuts seeing them building web pages using HTML and CSS after 2.5 hours of tuition. But I've done the teaching a bit differently on this. Because rather than teaching 3 weeks of robotics, 3 weeks of the gaming, and 3 weeks of the coding, I actually wanted to work on the digital building skills. Okay? So we do 1 week on each, and then transfer the ideas across how we're doing it.
Yeah. Getting banana in about
20 seconds. So they're crossing over from one stream to another, blah 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 blah, and they have actually coped ridiculously well with it. We've now got 4 more schools looking to do it. I've got a Cross the Streams website, which is currently under construction, that you can have a look at. And I'm just going to go to the end. A couple of ideas. You can use Raspberry Pis to develop games and stuff like that on it, or even Arduino boards. We're actually teaching JavaScript to year 5 in an after-school club based on that. Ridiculously mad skills. So this is the website that we've started, cross-streams.org. You can like Cross the Streams on Facebook. We've got a Facebook page. If you want to be my friend, I don't have many, I'm online as well. Thank you very much for your time.